Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Podbean with BuzzSprout. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what are the main differences. In what situation I would recommend for you to use Podbean, and in what situation I would recommend for you to use BuzzSprout. Then I'm going to talk about how you can get more listeners to your podcast that you're starting out or you already have. So there are going to be two chapters in this video. Now, first of all, they are both good. If you're going to choose Podbean or if you're going to choose BuzzSprout, you are not going to make a mistake. That's my perspective. I'm not paid by Podbean and I'm not paid by BuzzSprout, but yes, you will find affiliate link down below in the description. And if you would choose BuzzSprout, you can get $20 gift card with a link down below in the description. So let's just start. Now, what is my recommendation? In what situation I would recommend using Podbean? In what situation I would recommend for someone to use BuzzSprout? I would use BuzzSprout if you want to have something more easier to use. So if you're looking for simplicity, that you just want to start out and upload your podcasts and it's quite simple, BuzzSprout is a way to go. With the Podbean, the one thing is that it's harder to master. You got many options what you can achieve with it, but it's just harder to master comparing to BuzzSprout. So that's the first thing. Ease of use is just better with BuzzSprout. You will see it by yourself if you would test it out. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing are pricing plans. This is something that a lot of people are talking about, but it's really important to say. So BuzzSprout works based on hours. When you come here to the Podbean, do you see somewhere the hours? You don't see it. So really important to say. With BuzzSprout, you see that you got free option. You can upload 2 hours each month and it's only hosted for 90 days. So actually test it out. If you're just starting out, BuzzSprout is a good way to go. You upload your content, your podcast, and you're okay, I like it, or you don't like it. But then you see that $12 a month, upload 3 hours each month. So you see right here, it's based on hours, how many hours of podcast you're going to have in the particular month. When you come here to the Podbean, you see there's always free basic account. You get only about 5 hours total, but you don't have the 90-day limitation as you have in your BuzzSprout. So when you come here, the free plan supports MP3 file. So BuzzSprout got it better because they have better file. With of course, Podbean offers you better quality of the audio, with the unlimited audio, comparing to just basic one. It's understandable because let's imagine that plenty of people will be uploading podcasts with the free version and they wouldn't get anything, but they need to pay for the data, for storing the data. Stereo bitrate, sample rate, and now this is how it works. Now let's go further to the unlimited audio and unlimited plus. So you see that's annually, monthly it's $14. And that's a $9, $29, or $14, $39. When you come here to the pricing of BuzzSprout, it's a little bit more expensive with the Podbean. But you don't have the limitation of uploading free 6 hours. So if you're just looking for the way that you want to, let's say that 3 hours are just better for you comparing to the you don't need to have more or just 6 hours. It's completely reasonable to just start with the BuzzSprout. BuzzSprout got also advantage how we can work with the website and what you can do with the website and how you can create your own website for your podcast. And you can, the one thing that I like about BuzzSprout, you can empty your podcast player out to your website if you have one. So that's a really good too. Now both work with the integrations that you can have. What you can do is actually get it to your, let's say, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So with the BuzzSprout, it's really simple. So keep in mind that you can test it out too. Now, the one thing Podbean has that I extremely like, and it is a huge advantage I see with the Podbean, is that you can actually monetize it and have a paywall for your people. So that's a Patreon program when you come here. So you come and let's say that someone needs to pay $3 to access your episodes, and you don't have something like that with the BuzzSprout. And this is something that you have with Podbean. So if you need something like Patreon, or which is decided someone is going to pay and support you, so this is a really good way that someone can pay free $5 a month and they will be accessing more useful content of your podcasts. And this is how you can make money. You can have the ads marketplace. So you can have like ad campaigns on your, that's another way how you can make money. And then what you can do is you come to the BuzzSprout. They have their own affiliate marketplace. Again, you can use. They're both working really well with the stats and with the advanced stats. The audio quality is good on both, and I can really say that one is better or the other comparing to the audio files. So Podbean and BuzzSprout are both good. And to summarize this whole video, it all boils down to what do you want to, like, okay, do you like complexity and the high learning curve? You can go with the Podbean. Do you just like starting out? You can test both Podbean and BuzzSprout by yourself. Try to upload your own episodes both on Podbean, on BuzzSprout, and see and feel how you feel like using it. Now, if you're looking for unlimited hours and unlimited storage space, it's much better to use Podbean. But if you just have enough of 3 hours or 6 hours or 12 hours and you really like BuzzSprout is the way to go. And of course, you're gonna get the $20 gift card, Amazon. So that's really good. Now, when you would come here to the next chapter, and it's like how we can actually promote your podcast. This is really important. So how to promote your podcast. Now, the one disadvantage I personally see with the podcast that they are really hard to search. So if you're in a segment that is really dominated right now, to search for a podcast, it's going to be trouble, because how it works, let me show you. So you get a podcast and you get those top charts. The goal is to actually get to the top charts, right? That which one is the best. And how to do it is to get traction from elsewhere. So you need to get listeners from other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., Reddit. And what you should do is, like, let's say that you're expert in it or you're talking about relationships. Now, what you could do is actually come and like invite people who understands what you talk about. So let's say that for a theme of gaslighting, I would just like invite, or narcissism, I would invite someone to my podcast, I would prepare questions, and then I would just like ask those questions, right? Then what I could do is to share it on YouTube. And if you want to create a YouTube channel, if you like to promote your podcast with your YouTube channel, I created a mini course which is completely for free that you can use and get like plenty of advice completely for free that I created. And I like send educational emails about YouTube that can be helpful to you, and you can use it. Now, so this is YouTube. Okay, you can upload your YouTube episode to your podcast. The second thing is that what you can do is to use Facebook groups. So what you could do is to actually take Facebook groups and like promote your content there. But it needs to be specified, and you need to share like, hey guys, so I created an episode about gaslighting. I'm really happy to like learn your perspective on gaslighting, what you can say about it, and what you, if you like my podcast. So that's a really good way how we can promote your podcast too. Then you can use also Instagram. And what I would definitely do is to use snippets. So I'm going to like show you. So what you need to do, oh, the sun is shining straight on my hair right now. So what you could do is actually use snippets of your episodes. So let's say there are like highlights that you're asking. What is a really great way, look at this, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you straight away, and I don't know how it's called, but it's like Joe Rogan clips. Okay, something like this. Yes, I know that if you don't have video or audio, but you can have it too, just audio with a picture and like talking about the topic. And you got no idea how much he made money, like Joe Rogan. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Where is boat? Oh my God, okay, bro. Look at this. He has like 180 million views. That's so much money. It's like 300K a month. And this is what you could do, how we can promote. Like upload clips of highlights, but do it only if it's not going to be a lot of work. I wouldn't personally do it if it's going to be like a lot of work, a lot of investment of your time to actually get the episodes, what you want to talk about, only those highlights that you think that people like to see. So this is something that you could do and upload it on YouTube, and then have always the link of your podcast in the description. So this is something that I would definitely do and definitely try to do. And yeah, so this is just like my advice how you can start, but definitely find some collaborators, interesting people that you can add to your podcast. And I wouldn't personally recommend creating a podcast about that everyone has, or just like talking. Just like have some kind of value that people gonna listen and just like get, right? So thank you very much guys for watching. Again, if you can have any questions, ask me down in the comments, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.